The first one, the half drag, or Ellen calls it a rough, that we did from the last lesson, just to review, is left, left, right, 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 left. 2 grace notes and a main note, 2 grace notes and a main note. This rudiment starts on one hand and ends on the other. So the natural way to do it doesn't alternate. It's always left, left, right, left, left, right. Or right, right, left, right, right, left, right, right, left, right, right, left. Doesn't mean you can't alternate it, but it takes a little bit more work. The next rudiment is going to build on that. It's called a single drag, or when I learned it a million years ago, my teacher called it a drag tap. We're going to take that rough of that drag that we did in the last lesson, and we're going to add one more beat. Left, left, right, left, right, right, left, right. Left, left, right, left, right, right, left, right. This rudiment will alternate because it starts and ends on the same hand, so it feels natural to do the next set on the opposite hands. Now that first rudiment that we did fits nice and even in 4 bars, 4 measures. This one's phrased in 3. 1 and 2 and 3. Every time you do 2 of them and alternate, that's a 3-bar phrase. 1 and 2 and 3. 1 and 2 and 3. So it's not going to fit evenly in 4 bars. So we're going to have to make an adjustment to fit it into our 4-bar phrase. Because if you count it out, you end up with 1 and 2 and 3, 4 and 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and 1, 2 and 3 and 4, 1 and 2 and 3. And we have 1 beat left over. We're going to take that extra beat and we're going to put a rough in it from the last lesson. So it will be this: 1 and 2 and 3, 4 and 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and 1 and 3 and 4, 1 and 2 and 3, and an extra rough. And that'll give us 4 bars. One more time. Okay. Another way to think about it is there's 5 alternations of the rudiment. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then an extra rough. So if we take those 2 rudiments that we learned and put them together, now we get this. First with our rough, 1, 2, 3, 4, and the other way, 2, 3, 4, 1, 3. And that's the beginning of our drag rudiments. Have fun with that. Once you get it on the pad, same as we talked about before, take it to the drum set. Put some bass drum and hi-hat underneath with your feet, and Alan used to do them with brushes. Try that. It can be fun. See you later, guys.